Hello, everyone. Welcome to it's SPX. I've already screwed up. SPX 2015. I'm Joe.
I'm Rusty.
I'm Claire.
I'm Kelly.
You guys are the Dirty Diamonds. The dirtiest of the diamonds.
The dirtiest diamonds in the land.
We've had a busy Dirty Diamonds this year.
Really? Why is that?
Tell us about that.
We successfully launched and funded and hit a stretch goal, a Kickstarter for our newest issue.
It's pretty gigantic.
It's huge.
Kickstarter
Oh, what's
also helped
that
us
over there?
fund The Omnibus,
Oh my
which is a
gosh.
collection of the first 4 issues we ever produced, which were all done zine style on a photocopier on the floor.
That cover is amazing.
It's so
really pretty.
shiny.
Foil stamping.
It's all foil.
Wow. So you guys are really pushing the books hard this time.
Yes.
It's almost like we came here to sell books.
I thought you
almost
were
We're
like
trying
put
this
them
whole
all in my
business thing
car.
this year.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I see how it is. So anyway, comic publisher, what are you doing now?
Yeah, what have you been doing?
What have I been doing? I just finished my year-long comic series called Weird Me. I finished the last 2 books in probably the last 3 months. I didn't sleep the whole time, so that's how it got done for SPX.
That's how comics work.
Optional.
But yeah, I've got volumes 3 and 4 of it debuting
Tell us about
this
Weird
weekend.
Me. What's it about?
It is about when I was a teenager, I was the webmaster of a Weird Al Yankovic fan site. So this book goes into all of the avenues of the internet that I discovered at a ripe old 13, and all of the bizarre things that happened to me because of this website that I ran.
So as you were raised in the dark corners of the internet, basically.
The dark web.
She was raising the dark corners of the internet is
That's
really
true.
what it
It's
is.
a little
cast, you cast shadows where once there was light.
You shaped.
I mean, I didn't want to say it.
You didn't want to say it, but it's on your business card.
It really is.
So how does it feel to be done with the book?
So good. I'm really excited to not work on it. It's just here, and it's a thing, and
Everything leading up to SPX was like, okay, we just have to make it to SPX, and then we're suddenly hitting this point where we're like, oh, right, there's a life on the other side of this that I haven't paid any attention to at all. I have no
I
idea
can
what's
sleep,
going
I can
on.
plan my
happen tomorrow?
wedding, I can...
I have to go to work.
Priorities.
You have to go to
I
work.
have to go to work.
That's so sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Work
Do you have
is
to go to
sad.
work?
Yeah, we go to the same work.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean you have to go. For example,
Funny story.
I have to go to work, but
We-
Rusty gets to be off.
We go to the
What?
same work
Wow.
too.
Why did you get to take
I
off?
put in first.
So they never say no to us until.
Wise
I was like,
man.
I'd like to be off on Monday. They're like, whoa, geez, we already have 3 people off. We're going to be covering what they do. I don't know if we're going to be able to cover what you do. And then I went to the bosses, and I said, hey, guys, this is serious. And they took me seriously, but then they still said no.
And especially because I was like, well, talk to the bosses. They'll make it happen. And
Right.
then he was like, no, they said no. And then I had no concept of that. I don't know how that works.
Yeah, I mean, you could tell that the one guy felt really bad.
We're not
He's
used to
like,
hearing
I don't
no.
know. Like, he was like, he never had to talk to me this way. I don't know what to say. I feel
Joe, I've never told you no. I don't know
I
how
don't
to do this.
understand
but-
what's going on. I can't say yes, so I don't know what else to say. And I was like, it's okay, it's fine. Like, I'd exhausted all of my means, and
It just means you'll be there physically, but you will not be there mentally.
You'll just
Well,
be a
that's true.
shell of
Yeah.
yourself.
oh, I'm not doing work. No, they
Does
get my,
anyone go to work
they
to
get
do
my
work
body,
anymore?
they don't get my soul.
He's just going to sit there and just stare at the bosses. Like,
Like, I'm here. You can see
I'm just
me.
gonna, yeah,
That's
now
all you
what?
get.
I'm not even gonna sit in my office. I'm sitting in the middle of the other office, just looking around. Okay, now what?
nice.
Then they might give me something to do, so actually maybe I won't too
Yeah.
long.
It'll all work out.
So he's the only one that's not working tomorrow.
Pretty cool.
You're a wise man. I
Yeah.
approve wholeheartedly.
Yeah, you definitely won out of this group.
I've been in this
the
game
hell?
for a while.
I feel so offended. I know this guy better than almost anyone, and I'm like, oh, so I'm worse than that? Gosh.
Well, at least you know where you stand now.
Sometimes you just learn things about yourself in these interviews.
You need to know yourself.
I see there are only 3 corners to the pyramid, so I don't know where I stand.
That was a meta joke.
A pyramid
I
and
liked
a
it.
triangle. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
I was going to say, there's a point on the pyramid.
Yeah.
That's an extra mystery.
That reminds me of your mystery question from last year.
Yeah, that's exactly what that was.
That
a
wasn't even a
reference to.
callback, but good job,
Which,
me.
by the way, I had the wrong answer to and realized it much later.
It's fine.
No take back.
No take backs.
No
It's
take back
okay.
for the mystery question. All right, so what are these other things you have on
Oh,
the
okay.
table?
So first off, I have presents for you guys.
For us?
So I did the very special thing of getting married this year.
Oh my gosh.
And the favors from the wedding were koozies that I put
That's so
together.
cool. What?
Her face is on it.
As is my husband's.
So we
'cause
figured
he's
you
a
guys would
bear.
appreciate
We
We love
that.
putting faces
My
on
husband's
things.
a
So.
bear.
Like a real bear?
No, I just draw him like a bear.
Oh, okay,
That's
cool.
cool. All right.
If you met him, he looks like a person, but you get to know him, and he's a bear.
He looks like a shaved bear.
I met him briefly
You did
at
meet
the
him
train
briefly.
station,
That's
and I thought,
right.
why is Claire with a bear, a wild bear in this train station?
Why do they let him in here?
Oh wait, upon
Where's
closer
his
inspection,
leash? Where's his bucket of fish?
He's really well trained.
He is. He's very
he's
good.
wearing clothes. This is amazing.
Well, I guess he's well trained. You had a wedding and nobody died?
Yeah, nobody
He walked
died.
down the aisle?
Partied like the rock star he is.
Yeah.
So.
But you get to be a regular person still.
Yeah. Well, I'm the cartoonist, so you know. Obviously.
So these are from the wedding event?
Those are the favorites. So I got like 125 of them because we had like 130 people coming, and I was like, I'm not gonna have any left. I have so many left.
Oh,
I have
okay.
like 80 of these
Wow,
koozies
thanks for
left.
thinking of us.
So who are the
Wow.
ungrateful bastards that did not
I
take
have
them
no
at the
idea.
wedding?
She specially made sure that an entire box was left so she could give you a couple.
Yeah. I can bring
good.
you more. Do you need more? I can
I have
provide
so
that.
many cans that don't stay koozied, and I need to koozie the hell out
We're
of
gonna
them.
koozie them and then put them in the fridge. Like they're gonna be in.
You
I
double up
recommend them
koozies.
as beach koozies. They're excellent beach
Really?
koozies.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's perfect for the winter.
Yes.
Yes. Good
Seasonally
timing.
on point.
So what else is here? Is that also from your wedding?
So this is kind of Kelly's fault, but I did
Thanks,
the.
Kelly.
Everything's my fault
It's
here.
true. The 24-hour comic challenge for the first time this year. She's the host of it in Philadelphia, and I did a 24-hour comic about Chauveau Cave, which is a series of cave drawings in southern France. And this is the new thing I have this year. I was busy getting married, so this
And
is
you
the only
still made a
thing.
comic.
Yeah, and
In one day.
it
Right.
was.
Did you make a comic that day?
I did. It was my 4th time doing it.
I don't see it though. I don't see it on the.
It's back
not
at the
proud.
table.
Oh,
That's the
oh,
thing.
okay.
It's been out for a while
People are just
now.
buying so many. We don't have time.
I don't even remember what it's called. But it's
about.
yeah. What do you? Yeah, it's
No,
really
it's
hard
not
to
Mission-
describe. It's
not
really
Mission Impossible. What the fuck's the name of that movie?
2001: A Space
Yeah,
Odyssey.
that's what it is.
It's pretty
this is
much
the one with
my
the, like, space
version of
cover,
it.
The black and red.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
It's called How Does Anyone Know What They Want? And I wrote it in a very like existential mood, and it shows. And it's really hard for me to describe it to people. I'm just like, just read it. It's gonna kind of make you feel bad.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
If that's your thing.
Were
then-
you too happy today? I have just the book for you.
Excuse-
worry.
ma'am, with the smile, please. Come here.
Yeah.
May
It
I
was more
sell you
about
something?
like doing interesting visual stuff in the storytelling than making a book that people wanted to read.
That's the beauty of 24-hour comic days.
Yeah.
You can just be like, I really want to explore this particular thing, so I'm just going to do it. And you can't stop me.
That's the way to approach comics in general.
Yeah.
I'm
So
gonna
you
make a
guys-
thing.
You guys
And
had a
don't sleep.
successful Kickstarter.
We
Yeah.
did.
It was very stressful.
Yes.
Yeah,
Well, it
the,
always
um,
is.
As they always are.
The most recent stress was that we got this book delivered the morning we left for SPX.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, like
Um,
10 a.m.
They
Dropped it
delivered
off
like half
in
the books they were
street.
supposed to deliver, which is only a third of the entire order. And then they just dumped it in the middle of my street and drove off.
Really?
Like a van, the back door's open.
Did they
and it's
just honk a
full.
horn to let you
It
know
just
it was
went
there?
out.
Yeah, he like rang my bell and just dumped books in the street and pew,
Gone.
gone.
Wow.
It's the part that you asked him for help. You were like, oh, I'm going to need you to put these in the back of this car and these in the back
And he
of
was
this
just like,
car.
and then literally drove off that
Did you
moment.
do that? Was it her husband?
Caveman
The
delivery.
bear?
Jeff is going to see this and be very sad.
Hello,
Jeff is the coolest bear.
Jeffrey, I didn't draw this.
Yeah. Talk to
She
your wife.
made you this way.
Yes, she did. You got
I
married in a
think
bear
you're
suit,
the one who
apparently.
perfected the bear, putting the
Did
bear
perfect
head.
the
He
bear.
should put bear heads because he's in my comic from Dirty Diamond,
Which is in here.
It's in the omnibus.
Oh, the omnibus that collects the first 4 issues.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's
Currently
in the
available.
Jobs issue. He's in it very heavily, and she
She drew him as a man.
He's a regular person, and then
Just to clarify, biological
I
human.
swear, I'm not
She
being
somehow
defensive.
she
chose to
went
draw
into
him as a man.
Photoshop and photoshopped pictures of bear heads on his head in
Like
every
photographic
single
bear
panel. Yes,
heads?
photographic
Amazing.
bear, and they're perfect. They're like they have like angles right, and the mouth is all open and stuff. And it's the funniest thing I've ever seen.
I printed one out big and you framed it.
Yep, it's hanging in my home.
I almost published that version in here. I was really, really close.
Like that may need to be its own mini comic.
Yeah,
to be
it's
honest.
Oh,
the
that's
real
a good
version.
idea.
Yeah, just republish that comic with bear
Just
heads.
that comic. It'd be like,
Remix.
yeah, the bear head remix.
So, all right, no, we have the omnibus, which is the first 4, And this issue is which is number
Six.
6.
Number 5 is not collected yet.
We have number 5 separately. That came out last year.
Okay.
That's
But that was
comics.
also a bigger book already.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was like half the size of this one. But this is also,
So number 6
issues.
is your biggest issue so far?
by far.
Decidedly, yeah.
It's like
And
200 pages.
Is it because you didn't want to say no to anybody?
We said no to a lot of
We
people.
did.
Yeah, you
It's,
did.
No, it's because
one of
the
your great
quality
joys.
of
I know.
work.
No, it
that
was
came
it was
in.
really
Oh.
arduous for us to go
Yeah.
through every proposal that we got.
All these terrible proposals.
No.
It took a long time to like really like look at everyone's samples and read their thoughts and
And decide
figure out what
you
the
thought
book
about
was
it.
going to be from all of that.
Yeah.
Now, with last year, we found out about this issue. What's the next issue, and when is it?
We don't know.
What? No, I
We
think
talked
I
extensively
think I was
last time
promised
about
something.
yeah.
Oh,
and
wait,
did
you're
I not
supposed to
Main
give
issue.
us.
did I not foreshadow what this interaction was going to be like as pure disappointment? for
Yes.
you?
Yeah, no, I know about
So-
my hair, whatever.
Actually, you guys might need to be the divine intervention here and tell us what the theme is.
Well, okay, now see, here's the thing. You should do one, I think, a salacious one. I used that word last night, and you were really impressed.
It
So
was a
good
really
word.
good
bring it back.
word.
So I think you should do it. You haven't really touched on that area yet.
Salaciousness?
Yeah, sure.
We haven't touched
The
on the area of
salacious
touching
issue.
areas.
Yeah, you know what's up.
Yeah.
You hear me. You hear me, Big Bear.
I'm a little bear. He's big bear.
So either that or it should be dudes, and then we should come out of retirement and do a comic for you.
Or just
No,
salacious
you're in
dudes.
retirement? I was not aware you
Well,
were in
know what it
comics
is? If
retirement.
you just stop doing something, eventually they have to
Yeah.
categorize you as something.
Do you do that anymore? I
It's
guess
hiatus.
we're
That's not
retired.
retirement.
We haven't done comics in like 5 years.
No.
Yeah.
You just need to throw together some
We
one-page books.
just do zines
We do
now.
zines.
You don't need to come up with a story for a zine.
It was that
Seems
podcast you guys did where you were basically like, we started making comics because we saw really bad ones, and we were like, wait, we can make really bad comics.
It's the greatest inspiration.
That's how everybody gets into comics, though. You all look at comics and you're like, wait a minute, I could do that.
I
Totally
want
do
to.
that.
I want to participate, and I'm not that bad.
Yeah.
I'm in.
That's how we started Dirty Diamonds. We were like, it can't be that hard. All the stupid boys we know make anthologies.
So anyway, yeah.
and then
if you
I
guys,
did a whole panel
if you
about how
guys
anthologies
decided to
work.
do an alternative one, like a mirror universe one, where it's all guys.
That's sort of
There's talks.
like
And all the
hush
guys
hush,
could have goatees
possibly
like
a
the Star
future
Trek
issue.
mirrors.
Yeah.
We do have sort of plans for a book
They
like
have
that.
to draw girls, and all the girls have goatees.
Nice.
Oh,
There
okay.
you go.
Oh, so stick figure girls are okay?
Yeah.
As long as
You
they
gotta
have
have a
goatee.
Like
goatee.
little round
Everything
boobs
looks like
on
a
them.
signifier for a lady's bathroom.
It's perfect. That's all you need.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
representational
It's
of
very
it.
minimalist.
Yeah.
But if not that, if I don't get my wish, that's fine. That's cool. What else is there? What else are you thinking about?
So we sort of need to feel it out.
Yeah, like usually there's a long discussion on a bus ride home from some con where we just like
Emotionally
hash it
spent
out
and-
for a while. And then we come to a decision, and we haven't quite hit that point where we're like, this is it. And every time we've done an issue, we know what the next theme is.
So there's been, was it breakups?
It's alcohol, jobs, travel, breakups, comics, beauty.
Okay.
And now
Salacious dudes.
Salacious
salacious.
dudes.
Salacious
Or
dudes.
you know what else? Death.
death. That's not
I
terrible.
did think about that the other day.
That's not
Salacious death.
terrible.
Salacious death.
Salacious
Which,
death.
He's my favorite Star Wars character.
I heard he's in the new movie.
I cannot wait.
Spoiler.
Yeah, it's his
I
son.
bought some action figures already. I don't know if he's in them though. I don't look at them.
Who knew that Salacious was the family name?
In his
If you
culture,
met them, you
salacious
knew.
comes
Yeah.
first.
It's very
Now-
indicative of the type of people they are.
Guys, before we let you go, it's tradition, not with just you, don't get special. With everyone, we have mystery questions. Are you ready to answer some?
Possibly.
Always.
All right.
Oh, we don't get a cup of quarters anymore. It's just
Yeah.
individual quarters.
We're on a budget. Okay?
That's my
We
new
just-
gimmick. You don't get any more than that. Just 2 quarters.
We don't want you running off with extra quarters.
Do you crack the machine?
We saw somebody else here with one of these, and I got really upset.
Oh, there goes.
Oh
Can we
no!
get another quarter?
I don't. We have a budget.
She's like, oh, you think you don't need a cup? Guess what?
Wait, no, we have a mystery helper.
Yay! Thank you, benevolent mystery helper. They're always so strong.
You just did it.
Nice.
All right, Claire, what's your question?
Of those present, which interviewer is your favorite?
Now, if I'm new here. I think there are only 2 interviewers. I
As
think
far
it's
as-
me
as
and
far as I can
Rusty.
tell.
How was it phrased exactly?
Don't look for
Those
loopholes.
present.
So
Which
what qualifies
interviewer
as present?
your-
Is that like
This-
at SPX?
I don't know. This is my question.
this-
I believe
at
I
this-
get to set the stipulations here.
I'm just providing some
Just
context.
trying to help out.
Kelly Phillips, don't you break my heart.
Don't
Just
go
give me
breaking
options.
my heart.
Kelly Phillips.
Son of a...
Damn it.
I don't even know how that works. How do you get out of this?
I edged in some questions, so therefore I was interviewing her.
Allowed.
Salacious.
Goddamn loopholes. It's fine.
All right, Kelly, what's your question? You're not going to answer
I
truthfully.
wasn't gonna
All right,
just
interviewer
hand
Kelly.
it to you.
This is literally the easiest question ever.
Is it the answer yes?
It's puppies or kittens.
Uh-oh.
I have a cat named Kitten, so I'm gonna have to go kitten.
Is that
Maybe
so
you,
you
maybe
remember?
You,
this
maybe
kid?
you have her ironically.
Yeah,
We actually have a friend that has a dog named Kitty. So
I've always wanted a cat named
Aw.
Puppy.
You had your chance.
I did
Yeah,
have a
but-
But
chance,
there already is a puppy cat. Like,
but
that's
it's
thing
but it's
now.
a cat puppy.
Oh.
There's a puppy cat, but there's not a cat named Puppy.
Yeah,
Oh.
they're very different things.
I see that.
There's a puppy cat named Puppy Cat.
There's specifics here.
Yeah. So kittens.
I'm overwhelmed.
So kittens. Kittens and Kelly. Wonderful.
I only do K things.
That's very dangerous.
I know. You don't think I've thought about
because
this?
you get to 2 of them and then you're like,
2
whoa.
of them is fine. You add a 3rd one.
Yeah, I'm 1K away from a real problem.
Our table is all like cuss sounds. It gets dangerous.
Yeah, dirty
it's when
diamonds.
Carrie was
All the
with
cuss
us.
sounds.
Yeah, when Carrie Peach was also at our
Dirty
table, it'd be
diamonds.
Kelly,
Yeah.
Carrie, and Claire, and we're just like, oh.
Yeah.
It's just all that row of C names, just all in it, and you're just like, yeah, we're friends, whatever.
So guys, where can people buy your books online? If there are any available, if you ever get more printed.
We will hopefully get the rest of our books. We paid for them.
When the rest of them fall off the back of the truck.
When they
From your-
decide to just like airdrop them into my house,
Like refugee supplies.
break through the ceiling. Sorry, upstairs neighbors, this is happening. Yeah. Yeah, we have an online store. If you go to dirtydiamonds.net, that has a link to our store, and then kellyphillips.net has a link to my store.
What about your store, Claire?
ClaireFolkman.storeenvy.com.
There you
Nice.
go. You were going to leave her out. and That's so cold.
Yeah.
I was leaving
There's
it
a
up to
group
her.
thing, and then there's my thing, and then
There's the other person
there's some
involved.
other stuff.
See?
She picked you for best interviewer.
I know. How do you feel about that? Look how bad I am.
I am really unwell.
Salacious, even.
This is a very salacious
I've asked a few
interview.
people. I'm feeling so salacious.
We are some salacious dudes.
salacious on the brow.
This is going to be the drinking game of this interview. Drink every time people say salacious.
It'll work out perfectly.
Can you work salacious into every interview for the rest of the day?
I want to now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good. I'm going to check.
We're
The
gonna
people
check
will
on
be able
this.
to tell which ones were done on Sunday because it'll be salacious every time.
Well, wait, aren't your shirts a different color today than they were
That's true.
yesterday?
Okay, fine. There's another reason.
I was going to say, that's how I'm
Visual
going to
cues.
check afterwards and call you out next year when
You
you,
know
don't
what?
say
If
You
I
know
see
what?
a yellow shirt interview and you don't say salacious,
I'm done. That's
Pissed.
what it is. I didn't get picked for anything except the one to pick on. So
I did your hair.
that's true. You did my
She
hair and
did
it was
his
so
hair.
fun.
And you looked so cute.
it was amazing.
I looked beautiful.
He had gems in his beard.
It was pretty good. You know what? There's a picture for you right there.
Boom.
Pop it on there. Enjoy. Screen capture. Print it out for later.
That's the beauty of prom. Wish you were there.
Yeah, I am the beauty of prom. Wish you were there.
You are the beauty.
You were
of
the
prom.
beauty. You were
That's
you were
exactly
prom
it.
queen.
Well,
were.
I mean, okay, I'll take it.
Actually, I don't know. Jared's girlfriend.
Oh, she was pretty
Ash.
great. Although MTT in that luchador mask.
Was the prom queen?
As
He
much
was
as you
just
were, I guess.
prom
I don't know,
emperor
but
at that
it's
point.
I don't like this
I don't know.
conversation.
It was him in the silver cape with the crown and the gems in his beard. It was just like I couldn't ask for
That
more
silver
than
cape
this.
That
went with
was
anybody.
Beautiful.
Like the pictures you took with
It
it.
turned anyone into
Oh
a
my
hero.
God.
It
Yeah.
was amazing.
All right, I'm done with this. Have a good time.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.